Hi, oh, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cancer. How's it going? Happy May. This is your first time stopping in, checking me out, checking Truly Divine's channel out. What is up? My name is Amy. Thanks for stopping by and clicking on my channel. So this is going to be your reading for May 1st, the 16th, Cancer. So I hope you guys are doing well. Let's dig in. So you have two oracle cards that came up, but your first oracle card says, my life is about my relationships. It says, you will never find yourself in a point in time when the subject of relationships is not an active part of your now experience. For everything you perceive or notice or known is because of your relationship with something else. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus any kind of understanding within yourself. Therefore, it is accurate to say that without relationships, you could not exist at all. I think that's a really great reminder. You know, we do go through good and bad relationships, and it's really good to have that experience behind you, to know what you do want in the future and what you don't want in like your next relationship. So I think that's a really good kind of, I guess, reminder. But your second oracle card says that which is like unto itself is drawn. And it says, everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience. And the never-changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibrational within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. So pretty much what you put out in the universe comes back. So if you put out negative vibes, you're going to get negative vibes back. If you put out positive vibes, you're going to get positive vibes back. That's the law of attraction. How do you guys feel about that? Anyways, let's get into your reading. So we've got Messenger of Earth. So we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn here for you Cancers you could be dealing with. You could be dealing with a water sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Oh, you have two cards here. You got the Fortune Wheel, you've got the Five of Air, Six of Air, and the Justice. So, Cancer, seems like your situations or the people that you're dealing with, like I said, they're Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And, oh, wait, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces is here as well. So, oh, I missed a card, my bad. Oh, and Fire. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Alright. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on with you guys? I feel like for the first 2 weeks in May, for you Cancers, with this Queen of Water here, this is about self-love. This is about healing. This is about taking care of yourself, trying to balance out that emotional security. Some of you are still down and out. Some of you have moved forward in your situations. I feel like you just need to kind of be comfortable in your own skin. This is a time of, you know, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, cherishing yourself, kind of being a best friend to yourself. Knowing that, you know, just because the situation didn't work out doesn't mean that, you know, the rest of your life is going to be shit or nothing is going to come together for you. You know, this is a time of reflection, you know, a time of knowing that you're worthy of love and that you're worthy of being here and that people do care about you, people do love you, and it's just getting your own self out of that mindset. the messenger of earth is here as well, and that's about seeing the best in others. Again, it's also about falling in love with yourself. You guys are being called to kind of look within yourselves for the first 2 weeks of May. You can have what you desire. You know, everything is at your fingertips. Everything is at your reach. You know, you don't have to be afraid anymore. You don't have to think that, you know, things aren't going to happen for you, Cancer. You know, your life is at your fingertips. Your dreams, your goals, your ambitions. What is it that you want, you know? There's no need to be jealous anymore. There's no need to have anger. There's no need to be resentful. There's no need for fear. You know, this is a time about kind of forgiving yourself. Forgive those who have hurt you and move on. Don't let them control you anymore. Don't let them, you know, take you down anymore. Hard work pays off, right? I feel like some of you are dedicated. You are determined, you know. That feeling of going after what you want, reaching for it. That's what I feel like when I see some of these cards. You know, you're in that moment where you're not going to let anyone stop you. With this Two of Fire here, this is about, you know, knowing that things are happening around you. Things are balancing between work and play. You know, you're feeling joy. You're being flexible. You're trusting yourself. And you're realizing that dreams can come true. You can go after what you want. You can fight for the things that you want. You can change the course of your life. You can, you know, rewrite your story. Close the book to the old, you know. Close that book. You're done with that book. Pick up a new book. Start day one of a new chapter of a new life. You don't need to bring all the gossip, all of the rumors, all of, you know, the hurt, the anger, the resentment, the fear, the sadness, the tears, the crying. None of that. You know, this is your chance. This is a fresh blank page. No, we're coming into May now. This year's just flying by. What do you want to see for the rest of, from May till, you know, January or December? What are your goals? What are your ambitions? What is it that you want? That's what you've got to kind of look at now. No, don't look at what you don't have. Don't look at what, you know, what's not near you. Don't look at what other people have too, because what other people have, that's what they're supposed to have. You're not supposed to have what other people have. You're supposed to have what you have. Right? You know, this is destiny with this wheel or fortune wheel right here. Everything that you feel like you have right now, that's spirit having your back, you know. This is your break. These are the moments that things are finally piecing themselves together for you guys. You know, that gamble that you took, maybe this was, you know, getting yourself out of some type of relationship that was no good for you. And maybe, you know, you met someone else and things just clicked better, you know. Maybe you left a job and, you know, the job just, it sucked and it was like mentally exhausted. And, you know, you felt like you were never going to find another job. And then all of a sudden, you know, job opportunity presented itself, you know. Maybe you're working at home, you know, to stay home and be a single mom or dad. And, you know, you decided to open your own home business and that's taking off. You know what I mean? Like, life is happening for you guys. Whether you're ready for it or not, life is coming through. New beginnings are here. New paths are here. New journeys are here. I feel like with this Justice card here, this talks about karma, right? If you find yourself in predicaments, if you find yourself in stages, not so much stages, but if you find yourself falling into a situation or getting into a situation, or a situation presents itself in front of you, and you know that that is not of your higher good, you know that, if this person is saying mean crap about you, if they're talking shit, gossiping, know that that is on them, not you. They're unhappy with their lives because they're jealous that you're making something of yours. Karma, that's what I say. What goes around comes around. Let God handle it. The law of cause and effect is play. You can't handle how people come at you. You can control how you react to them. Don't react. Don't give them the satisfaction of reacting to them. Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing you upset. Even if that means walking away and going crying by yourself, if that's what you need to do. Don't show them your weakness. That's what they're telling me. Don't show them that, their words and everything bother you. If you're the type where you're not going to put up with that, don't even give them a response. Just tell them, you know what, I have better things to do with my life than sit here and argue with you. This isn't even worth it. Even if that's cutting people out of your life, in the first 2 weeks of May, I would just do it. Like, don't even give these people your attention anymore, because you're flying high. You're chasing after your dreams, you're going after your goals, you're meeting new people, you're building a foundation, you're starting something. And like I said, haters are going to hate. It doesn't matter what you're doing, they're just going to hate. And unfortunately, that's what makes it hard to trust anyone these days, is because when you start doing something for yourself and others can't do it for themselves, that's when the rumors start. That's when the hate starts. But you can't pay those people mind games anymore. And that's why the 5 of air here, because this talks about conflict, right? This talks about tension. Spirit wants you to know that it's just not important to win anymore. You need to be open to the opportunity of living on not just your terms. Like, everyone's going to have their opinions, and that's fine. If someone can have their opinion about you, I always tell people, you can have an opinion on what I'm doing, but it doesn't validate me leaving. I read tarot cards because this is my calling. This is what I was called to do. This makes me happy. And because you don't agree with it or you don't understand, that's on you. That's not on me. If you can understand, then you're allowed to have an opinion on that. But this makes me happy, and this makes me feel content, and I've connected with people. So that's kind of the vibe that's coming through, is, just because someone doesn't understand something that you're going through or something that you're doing for yourself, it doesn't mean that you're wrong. It doesn't mean that, you're in the wrong or you're doing something wrong. It's just, you're on a different path. You're on a different journey. You're on a different, spiritual journey. If you're the one of those watching me that were thinking about reading tarot cards, don't let people get in your head that don't understand what you're going through. If you want to be with a certain someone and someone else has an opinion about that, let them have their opinion. Go ahead. Just don't let their opinion control your outcome. Don't let their opinion, Cancer, keep you from moving forward where you're supposed to go. Spirit is putting you in this direction for a reason. So if you've been connecting with a certain someone who someone else doesn't like, they're allowed to have their opinion. Go ahead. But don't let their opinion control you. You do you, and you go after the things that you want without worrying so much about what everyone else thinks. Because this is your life. With this 6 of air here, this is kind of just looking out and beyond. Are you happy where you are? And if you're not, then you need to make some changes. Even if you have to cut out family members, even if you have to cut out friends to get to that next step. You only want people around you who are going to support you. They don't need to understand what you're doing. They don't need to understand what you're going through. They just need to support you. And if they don't support you, then they can get the hell out of your life. That's how I feel. Because you need positive people around you that are going to uplift you, not bring you down. I feel like some of you are going to just fly off that independence now. You're going after what you want. You're living life on your own terms without people pleasing. You know what I mean? You've got to do what you feel is right for you, not for anyone else. I don't know who that message was for, but I feel like it's for someone. Someone needs to stop letting someone control them, Cancer. Someone needs to kind of put that wall back up if that's what you need to do to get to the next step. Well, your oracle card for the 1st, the 16th says not for you. So let's see what's talking about. All right. So essential meaning, a clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. I really like that. Okay, so the oracle message. There are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the results you seek always seem to elude you. It's as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now, that indeed your dreams for that exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have a much clearer idea of what it is for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. So this is your relationship message. Some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning, but the red flags escape your observation or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot there is a lid. This one may not be the best fit. And your protection message, because I feel like I need to read that. It says, don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what allures you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. I think that's really beautiful, and what a beautiful message for you guys. Let me know how it resonates. Hit me up in the comments. Subscribe, like if you haven't. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can shoot me an email at trulydivinetarot@hotmail.com. You can find me on Facebook under Truly Divine. I do daily readings on there as well. You can also just message me just to talk. Maybe I can help you out with your circumstances, situations. Know that I'm sending you guys all love and light. And I hope you have a fantastic first 2 weeks in May. Take care of yourselves, guys.